Hi adventurers! Today we'll be discussing the preparations that need to be made before embarking on an exciting adventure to Australia. First of all, make sure to have a passport that is valid for at least 6 months longer than the date of arrival to Australia. Book your flight tickets online according to the dates and times that suit your itinerary. Don't forget to book accommodation. Bring chargers and adapters that are compatible with Australian outlets. In addition, buy an eSIM card like Telstra. Starting from just $5 Australia. You can buy it on my Telstra application to have internet access while in Australia. Don't forget to bring all your documents and other important items.
The fourth city we visited was Sydney. Our departure is from Yogyakarta International Airport to Sydney International Airport. After that, we transit in Bali. Next, we go to the hotel. Then we travel to Darling Harbour. On the way to Circular Quay, we use the ferry. Our second destination, the Rocks Harbour Bridge, is there to see a bridge more than 1 kilometer long. Our third destination is Sydney Tower A. Our fourth destination is the Sydney Opera House, where we enjoy stunning arts performance from opera to classical music concerts and stage drama. And for the second day, namely February 23, the destination we visited was the Royal Botanic Garden. Continue to the Art Gallery of New South Wales, there displaying paintings and sculptures. Continue to State Library of New South Wales, and continue to the Museum of Sydney. We were absorbed by the unique atmosphere and interesting exhibition. Our next destination is Sea Life Sydney Aquarium. Then continue our journey to Bondi Beach. We explore the Long Beach. Our next destination is the Bondi to Bronte Coastal Walk, a beautiful journey that offers spectacular view of the edge of the Pacific Ocean.
The second city we will visit is Canberra. We departed from Sydney to Canberra using Greyhound Australian bus. After arriving in Canberra, we have to check in to the Canberra Hotel. Our first destination was Questacon National Science and Technology Centre. Here, we will find exciting interactive experiences all about science, technology, and innovation. Next, we will head to Go Boat Central for a picnic and 2-hour exploration of Lake Burley Griffin by electric boat. The perfect atmosphere to relax and enjoy Canberra's natural beauty. Our second day in Canberra starts with a jogging around the Australian National University. After jogging, we head to the National Film and Sound Archive of Australia to see a collection of films, sound recordings, televisions, and other digital media related to Australian culture and history. Next, we head to the National Museum of Australia. Here we will see exhibitions about Australian history and culture. And next, we head to the National Capital Exhibition. Here we will see exhibits about the development and history of the city of Canberra. Next is a tour of Australia's Parliament House to understand more about the history and function of the Australian Parliament. The next destination is the National Gallery of Australia, to see a large collection of modern and contemporary artworks from Australia and around the world. After 3 days enjoying the beauty of Canberra, it's time to continue our adventure to Melbourne.
Finally, the last destination in our Australia edition of Sunny Side Up. We arrived at Melbourne Airport at 4 p.m. After the beach, we immediately checked in at Casnuke Hotel in Docklands, 20 km away from Melbourne Airport using DD Express. Our first day in Melbourne started with a visit to the city's tallest tower, Melbourne Sky Deck. It shows everything about Melbourne and beyond. After being satisfied looking at the city of Melbourne, we immediately moved to Apsis VR Melbourne Neuron, which is one of the most popular virtual reality game. After that, we are going to Luna Park to end the first day. Known for the iconic big smiley face on its gates, Luna Park offers a variety of attractions including classic roller coasters, arcade games, and also family rides. And the very next day, in early morning, we were ready to wait for the pickup from Kluk to enjoy the morning view of the Yara River from a hot air balloon while having breakfast. After breakfast, we are going to the Great Ocean Road. This epic 9-hour tour will take us to taste the best chocolate, visit the historic Eastern Memorial Arc, have lunch on the waterfront at Apollo Bay, visit Loch and George, and of course, the 12 epacies of Port Campbell. And most importantly, we can meet koalas, and if you're lucky, you can see whales. After that, we headed straight to the Melbourne Star Observation Wheel on foot, where we would enjoy the sunset while looking at the cityscape of Melbourne. After watching the sunset in Melbourne Star, we spent the second day of the trip having dinner while enjoying a show on the Lady Cutler showboat. And then finally the last day, we started our last day of tipping by going to the Royal Botanic Gardens Victoria while eating our breakfast. Satisfied exploring the Royal Botanic Gardens Victoria, we went straight to the next destination, the Melbourne Zoo, where there are more than 320 species of animals and more than 5,000 animals in the world. We continued our last day in Australia by visiting the Science Work in Victoria Museum. We were able to visit the planetarium, which was truly impressive. It's not complete if we go to Melbourne but we don't visit Lumiere Melbourne, an art gallery where the works of world artists are displayed in a unique way. We continued our fauna journey with a visit to Sea Life, Melbourne. We decided to spend the evening at St. Kilda Beach. They said that summer isn't a summer until you spend your day in St. Kilda Beach. And finally, the really final destination, Queen Victoria Market. It is a great place to discover fresh and specialty produce, handmade and unique products, great coffee and food, and also souvenirs and clothing. After we finished, we headed to the hotel and prepared for our departure tomorrow to return to Indonesia at 8 a.m.